Hey there YouTube, I'm Yukitsu, this is the Yukitsu Times. Welcome to my channel. Blah. So yeah, we're back in the Darkest Dungeon because we finished some of our stuff here. One of the things that I've noticed here is I've checked over here just quickly and I found this guy, and he's just got a different skin color, which is quite a neat change. I'm not sure when they added that in, but it's a little bit confusing because they differentiate by level using that. So if we were to look at this guy and these guys, they're the same thing, they're both Seeker Lepers. But we've got Gillian over here, who's a Seeker Leper, and he has this red robe and the gold armor because he's level 2. So I'm not necessarily sure how that's going to pan out when these guys level and stuff like that. Dismas over here looks different than he would have if you were level 1, and you can see these guys over here. And it's also, you know, these guys are both level 2. I'm not sure I like that change necessarily, because I kind of differentiated by level by looking at what color their suits were, but it's a change. It happens. So anyway, we're back into this because we finished Penumbra. It's been an awfully long time since we did that, but we did finish off all of the Tier 1 bosses, which is pretty nice. At this point in time, I'm kind of looking for busts and deeds. Those are things that I want to have for my upgrades, because in particular, getting upgrades at the blacksmith over here with deeds would be pretty nice. I can actually get armor smithing upgraded by 1, but we're not going to do that just yet because we're not going to necessarily upgrade a lot of our guys' armor right now. We might have to later, and of course if we go into our guild here, we need... Actually, it's portraits for this. Shoot. Okay, what were the... Oh, right, this is for the doctors, and I just spent a whole bunch of that. So I need portraits and deeds, as sort of always. That's what I usually get. And of course, I would like to get a bit of cash. I'm down to 19,000, which is a little bit less than I like to run on in some respects. And I still don't have a jester, which is kind of odd. But yeah, that's fine. We've got access to these places. This is a level 5 room, so that is a little bit too much for us to handle. And there's no specific treasures or anything there. This is more our style right now. It's level 3, which is what we want to be aiming for. But we could also level up these guys that are still a bit about level 2. We want to get everybody up to about level 3. So that would be an ideal situation. There's no treasure there, so there's no real incentive to go there. This would be really good to go to just because that's 6 deeds. It's really high amount. It's a medium adventure, so on and so forth. But we could also go with these apprentice ones and just send in our weaker teams, and we could get this fasting seal, which is actually a terrible item, but let's see here. I kind of want to get some of my guys that are in my B team back up to level 3, or not back up to level 3, but up to level 3, so that I've got a more homogeneous roster. And that'll help me get these runes up higher, but on the other hand, I don't necessarily want to do that, because then this room will level up and get to the boss, but I don't think that should actually be a problem, per se. So we'll go with the Warrens here, because it'll get us the fasting seal, which is nice, and it gets us portraits rather than busts, and I'd rather get portraits over busts. So let's go ahead and bring along Vitalis, because we do want our angry yelly person to actually have high levels. We'll bring these two, and we'll bring that level 1 Vestal, and this should be okay as a team. This is not my favorite sort of team. It's a little bit too high on the damage, but you know, actually this is pretty good, in all honesty. Okay, we're gonna bring a bunch of those. We're gonna bring a couple shovels, and let's bring big amount of food. We're in the Warrens, so we don't really need keys as badly as we otherwise would. We could bring a medicine and a bit less food. Oops, there we go. And what we can also do is bring some anti-venoms and some bandages, and that should be fine. I don't necessarily know I'll need these two, but they're pretty cheap, and I've got quite a bit of money. I would love, obviously, to get more money, but obviously you want to save resources such as sanity and health wherever possible. So, yeah, it's been a while since I played this game as well, so forgetting how to do things like open doors when you're standing beside them. I think that's the space bar. Okay, so
our war against the swine,
we have to explore 90% of the rooms, and this isn't too much of a detour, so we'll go ahead with it. Let's see here. Lighting is okay. Pile of bones here. Do we have anyone that's... yeah, you have 0 stress, so you can pick up that pile of bones. Okay, well, you've got a new and bloodthirsty. They gave that as though that were positive, but I don't think it is. Yeah. Okay, well, That usually only seems to kick in once that character has been knocked into insanity, so we're not going to worry about that right now. That's a room explored. Alright, we'll keep our light up to full.
Safety.
Treasure ahead, you'd wager. We've been through this room, so there's no treasure ahead. Let's see, is it space? No, I don't know. Alright. Let's head over. Some books here. Well, you could do some more negative traits. Desiccated Unremarkable, that's fantastic. How's our lighting? 78. We'll want to light up before we go through this room, just so that we get that increased scouting chance. If anything. Alright. No scouting, no monsters. We're going to have to go down here, just because I think that there are quite a few rooms. This looks negative again. Clotter. Actually, that's positive, I think. Yeah, 15% bleed resist. Alright, so you have a boatload of traits, which I'm probably going to have to do something about. Oh, dodged. Fantastic. Good. And we're down to 73. I do notice the light a lot more readily now, and I'm not sure if it was a change or what, but it seems a lot more easy to figure out. Alright, we're just going to use flashing daggers here, because I want to just sort of get rid of some of these guys' health. And then we'll finish them off real quick next round. We're going to use Barbaric Yop so that these guys don't get to act. And now we can kill the Swine Drummer, I think. Actually, no, I can't. Okay, well... There we go.
The way is lit.
And we should be going first with these guys because they're pretty fast.
Strength to follow it.
Ooh, this guy's faster than one of our fast guys. That's not good. What? Oh, she got a negative trait. That's really unfortunate. We can use flashing daggers again. It'll kill the drummer. She probably has that disease. What is it? I forget what the disease is in this game that you get, but it's pretty bad. Affects all of your stats pretty negatively. Fortunately, all she does is scream at people, so it's not like it really matters. Ha. I was gonna say, ha, bite me, but apparently that's exactly what they plan on doing. Alright. We'll just top you off with that, since we don't want to deal with that for very long. Hopefully that'll... Yep. Nice bit of sanity.
A devastating blow.
And just finish him off. So this actually is a pretty good damage group. Bust. Alright. Still no scouting, which is a bit unfortunate. This is a pretty decent group for that, so... Alright, let's see what happened here. Bulimic. Okay, that's different than I thought that you were getting. Okay. I thought you were going to get rabies. Who do we want to do this? You have a million traits. Why don't we get you some more? Runes Tactician. That's good. I believe that one is scouting? Damage. Okay. Let's continue on. Not worry about that all that much. We're 76% light, so I can just barely slip into here. And nothing in here, and no scouting. Fantastic. This is a very uneventful dungeon. Alright.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
So we're going to have to recover a lot of sanity for our barbarian in camp, but that's fine. She has taken a hit to her ability to heal herself, but inspiration or whatever is a pretty common ability. I'm pretty sure I've got a couple of those. Alright. Not sure when I am going to want to rest in this one. I mean, it doesn't even feel like I'm going to have to necessarily. I didn't take any holy water, but this isn't always negative. Decorative. And, you know, yet it still does that sort of weird bleed thing. Okay. And,
The match is struck.
dodged. Okay.
A blazing star is born.
Alrighty. 94 light. Everyone's fine. Good. Nothing again. This is a very strange dungeon. Ah, there we go. Oh, shit. That's not good. Okay, well, very, very bad. Fortunately, the one person who can't afford to get any sanity lost. Well, it did just lose a bunch of sanity, but that was from something slightly different. Okay, we're going to try and get some crits at this point in time. Try and kill the Swine Slasher before he does anything, if we can. We're going to use Barbaric Yop, that might finish him off. There we go. Ooh, he resisted, that's not good. And we'll use the Thrown Dagger, we're fishing for crits after all. Has one of the higher crit chances in the game. Divine Comfort is not really needed here. Mace Bash is not great since I haven't upgraded it, but it's what we got, so I'm gonna go ahead and use it. And let's continue fishing for those crits. Nope. None of that for us. While Unchained, that's a stun. Not a lot of damage, though. Not too worried about that. She can't do much from back there anyway, so I'm just gonna try and stun him. Crit is really good here. Just because I want that sanity back. Alright, let's just club him a little bit. Actually, no, we'll use Divine Comfort here. I could have also rotated her back, but we can actually instead just rotate her forward. And her forward as well. That gets us back into formation, pretty much. Adrenaline Rush might be a good idea, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Because he's already stunned here. Alright, Dazzling Light. We want as many chances to stun this bastard as possible. Good. Worked, even though it's a lower chance. We're just gonna go ahead and thwack him with a pick to the face. That'll shred him down, even though it doesn't have the same crit chance. You can't use the throwing knife when he's in the front row, so that's a bit unfortunate. We're gonna go ahead and Divine Comfort and try and finish him off and or stun him with our Barbarian. Just go with the Barbaric Yop here. Actually, we could probably kill him with Breakthrough. There we go. Even though she had the debuffs on, so... Alright, perfect.
That overconfidence is a slow
alright, well that was not too bad a fight. It was pretty bad as far as some sanity goes, but, you know, yeah. It happens. A key. That's nice. Okay, we'll go ahead, pop a torch, as always.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted.
Ooh, it's a good thing we got that key. Oh, no! Why does this keep happening? Okay, we're gonna use this one, just try and get the drummer within easy reach of death, but he got his attack anyway, so that's very unfortunate. We're going to use Shadow Fade just to get this person out of the front row. And that got the stun off. A little bit more sanity damage. Possibly a disease. Nope, no disease. Okay. This is a stun on us. That's not good. Oh, Blight. Okay, never mind, that's fine. Okay, I need to get her further back, but it's not going to be easy here. I'm going to finish off this guy. She actually does passable damage. Okay, so if I recall, this one does not move me forward, but it would be lovely if it did. It is a lot of damage from this position, though, so... Okay, this will finish off this guy, I think. There we go. Which is good enough for me. Munch on the Barbarian is fine. If I'm going to have anyone hit by that, that's who I want... Oh, that's not who I want to get hit by Vomit. Okay, that was the bad one. That was the one that I didn't want anyone to get. Ah, shit. Yeah, you're being burned alive by acid, whatever. Okay, let's, nope, missed. Okay, have to use Breakthrough here. Great. That Rabies is really hit. If we look here, Rabies is minus 10 accuracy, minus 20, or plus 20% damage. Is that plus damage? Yeah, it is plus damage, but you don't want that exchange. That's a bad exchange. Alright, flick a knife at him, get a bit of sanity back. Lovely. And give this thing a pick to the face. Right.
A trifling victory.
I don't know why I'm getting ambushed so badly. This is really bad. Okay, and I can't cure the Rabies while I'm in here, so I'm gonna have to wait for that. Alright, let's throw that in there.
Packs
okay,
with
that's not too bad.
Often low on supplies.
Alright, and a couple bits of food there. Finally got a little bit of scouting in here. That's fantastic. This has been a very unfriendly map as far as the luck goes. Alright, we took a tiny bit of cash. Not a lot of treasure in this place. Okay, we're at 76. That's just enough. Another set of scouting. Things are sort of turning around here for me. Okay, we'll need a shovel to go through this way, but that's fine. I don't really think that that's going to be a problem. We're about to get in a fight. Let's keep this up at 100%. Alright, and we're going to try and go for the occultist here. There we go. That's a lovely crit. Didn't hit the person I wanted as far as the sanity regain, but that's fine. Munch, that's pretty bad. Oh, we resisted, okay. Barbaric Yop is a really good idea here, and then we can just use a little bit of healing. One of them resisted, though. That is not good. Especially considering who it was that resisted. Oh well. Would have rathered it was the other one. Use Grace here. We haven't had to eat yet on this adventure, which is kind of nice, but we'll see. Alright, well, that's another heal for me. Yeah, this has not been my best run in any real sense here.
Success.
That's a lot of cash they just gave me, though, so that's good. Okay, well, you can do with even more traits, why not? Thick-blooded, what's that do? Blight resist, okay, so you're resistant to bleed and resistant to blight, so you've gotten a lot of just traits in this mission. Okay, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go ahead and go here, just pick up this treasure, whatever it is, and then back off. And we're going to go ahead and use the bandages. Take all that. And you are going to eat that up, just because you can. Okay, I really can't remember what the button is to get through the store. Enter? No? F? Hold on one second. Okay, so apparently there's a list if you press H, because the thing that says button is the most useless thing in the world. Okay, it's W. I don't know why it's W, but I guess WASD in a certain sense, but whatever. Okay, so we got the treasure, we're just going to continue on in a different direction, since we don't really need to go to that room. Ah, we finally had to eat. I was wondering when that was going to come up. One of our people obviously doesn't have to.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
And that is perfectly fine. Let's see here. We'll go with the torch just so that we can get a little bit more scouting in, because we always want to scout as much as possible. Doesn't look like we're going to get that. That's fine. We're going to go in here, pick up the treasure, then back off again. It's just a torch, it looks like, but, you know. Okay, and backing does cause sanity, but, you know, looks like we managed to get off a bit scot-free there. We'll go down this way because I'd rather do an encounter and a treasure as opposed to a trap and a treasure, since traps never give you anything. Whereas the fight here can. And I finally got to surprise something with my 100% light or whatever, but, you know, yeah. There we go. And we're just using this, obviously, again to try and fish for crits, because I do want those criticals. Okay, and if we get one killed, that's also advantageous to us, because now we can go ahead and try and stun both of them with our Barbaric Yop. Alright. Ooh, that's... the fact that I'm getting that lower hit chance is already really starting to affect me. I really hate rabies. Alright, let's try and get some crits again. Doesn't look like we're gonna get any. Nope. Alright. Oh, there's a crit. That's kind of interesting. Didn't get the sanity back on the person I wanted to get the sanity back, but that's fine. Don't really need to heal here. You're already stunned, it doesn't matter. Let's just finish him off. Or not. Okay, well. There we go.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
And let's take that. And I could rest, and I'm definitely going to before I leave, just because it's free sanity back. But, not really sure where I'm going to want to. It's probably no encounter in this room either. Oh, there is an encounter in that room. It's an event room. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and camp here, just because we can. We're probably going to get ambushed in the night or something like that. Okay, let's go ahead and feast. We'll have enough food for one more eat, if I recall, so that's fine. Okay, does anyone actually have... This is actually a really good idea for this one, since I hate getting ambushed. Okay, so everyone is actually terrible in this group. Fantastic. Okay, this might be the best chance I've got, even though it's not great. That's 5 stress reduced, okay. We could try and find some items, but that's a little bit late into the job for that. Let's just go ahead and reduce stress on you by 10. That's fantastic. And, I could do this just to get back that accuracy that I lost, so we'll go ahead and rest now. So, we got back a bit of stress just because we ate a lot of food, and, yeah, apparently I brought back all the people who don't have Inspire, even though it's, like, the most common of things. Alright, so, let's continue onward. So her accuracy is leveled out because of the buff, but it's not better than it was, it's just at equal now.
The match is
Alright, there we go.
A blazing star is born.
What have we got here? It looks like an altar. Ooh, those guys are fast. Okay, the Drums of Doom guy, I kind of want to get rid of pretty quickly, so we're going to go ahead and throw knives at him.
Obliterated.
There we go. That's the ticket. Alright. And we'll try and get a good stun on these guys up front here, but... getting poisoned. Blight isn't the most serious thing for us right now. Ow, that is pretty serious. And of course it had to go into her. Okay.
Executed with
Let's come on. No. Okay. Stress is still too high on our barbarian. She's gonna have to rest after this, which is very unfortunate. I don't like having to do that. It's also not good. Barbaric Yop, though, is always good. One of them actually resisted. That's less good. Live with 1 health. That's also less good. And then he munches someone. Fantastic. It's a combination of all the things you don't want to see happening. But, oh well. Alright, we got a lot of Blight on our group, but I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point. I could use the thing to stop the Blight, but... get back to stunned. There we go. Alright, let's just try and kill this guy. There's no more encounters in the dungeon. We're gonna go check out the last bit of treasure, but, like, that's all. Alright.
As victories mount.
Okay,
So, too,
and we are now
resistance.
officially in the clear as far as the mission goes. But we have one more treasure that we can go find and pick up. Oh wait, I just realized that we didn't scout this hallway, so there's this over here. Okay, well, you're perfectly sane, so... Hatred of Eldritch. Is that positive? I think it is. Yep. Okay. There's so many traits in this game that's just hard for me to actually remember what they all do sometimes. Alright, let's pop the torch just because we can. We got plenty left. This place had a lot of torches in it for some reason. Alright, nothing there. We're just going to loop around into here and get whatever this is. Medicine? And this is just a temporary buff. So, we're done here.
The twisting tunnels seem a little less impossible.
Alright. Well, it does suck that we're going to have to send someone off to therapy, but that's fine. I'm not sure what I want to do first. Increase her sanity, or if I want to increase her... get rid of some of her traits. Oh, that's really bad. Nervous is really bad. Let's see here. Wield Scrounger, that's good. That one I don't actually find ever does anything for me, so that's kind of meh, but... Slayer of Eldritch, that's pretty okay, but on the wrong person, so... Second Wind over here. Second Wind is not terrible, but I usually don't want to be at that level of health, so hopefully it's not going to come into play all that much.
Once our estate was
Alright,
the envy of this
so
land.
we're going to have to bring our Vitalis over here into therapy, and we need to get rid of the rabies. Rabies is just too awful. Actually, we're going to not do this yet. We're going to go to here first, and we're going to see if we can reduce the cost. We can, and we're going to. So, I'm going to do that first, and then toss you into therapy to get rid of your rabies. So, there we go. That dropped it by quite a bit. What's in that syringe? It's magical happy juice. Alright, Stagecoach, what have you got for us? Still no jesters. They're not useful, in my opinion. I don't like them. But I mean, it's kind of strange that I have not found a single one. Alright, so we've got 25,000. We could theoretically buy something. Camouflage Cloak is great for certain characters. Like, it would be really good on one of our healers, because they would dodge more often, which is obviously good. And we would have that ability to ignore the -4 accuracy, because they don't need accuracy all that often. But Book of Sanity is really bad. Bleed Amulet. This one honestly was pretty good. We'd put it on Vitalis and it would be very effective. It's 10,000 bucks. And Vitalis actually already has some good items for that, so I don't know if that's something that we necessarily want to do. We already own a camouflage cloak as well, I just realized. Okay, well, let's check to see if we have any upgrades that we want to get. Not really. I mean, there's nothing too relevant there. We've got a good number of portraits, so we can go into the guild and start upgrading that now. And this gets us up to 4. Might as well. I don't think anyone can actually learn a 4 though, so let's, for example, throw him in here. Oh yeah, this actually is the 4th tier. We start at 1 and then level 2. Yeah, okay. How much does this improve it by? Accuracy is increased by 5, crit mod by 1, and it increases its effect by 5%. So, I mean, this is actually really good. The thing is that I don't know if I want to spend that much money on it right now, although obviously it's a good idea. Okay, so what do we want to do now? Well, I kind of want to get Bouchard up to level 3. I kind of want to get Baliol and Fitzalan up to level 3. I might want to get someone like Dupasquier or Goodeville up to level 3 as well. So, do I want to level up Gillian? The problem with lepers is that they're terrible, but I mean... Alright, Blacksmith, let's upgrade this.
In the end, every plan relies upon a strong arm and tempered.
Let's get into that. Let's bring you in there and get you that. And let's go in there, get you. I definitely don't really need to upgrade the mace on my clerics all that badly. Okay, I think that's going to be enough for now. You're a level 3. Okay, so let's check our missions that we got around here. Okay, so that is a level 3 mission, so we would want to send in our good team if we were to do that. This is also level 3. None of these actually have any additional bonuses, so that's not necessarily all that good. This would be potentially interesting. Activate 3 infected corpses, and it would get us deeds, which is what we like. It's what I want right now, so this could potentially be a really good mission to go on just to bump some people up to level 3, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Send you, we'll send Bouchard, send Fitzalan again, and all that is left to wonder is who we're going to send in for our 4th person here. Bucci might be a good idea. Bushi, I don't know how to pronounce this. And we could also go ahead and check out his inventory. He doesn't have anything. So this is actually a really good item for them, and it's unique to them as well. I don't need the move resist all that badly. I don't want accuracy at the expense of dodge necessarily. That's not necessarily the worst idea, but it's not the best idea either, so... That's not good. That's not good. Yeah, I don't really like the fact that these all have, like, a plus but then a minus. Like, this doesn't, that's why I'm putting it on him, but most things have a plus and a minus, so that'll be fine for now. I might actually go ahead, though, and put... I'm going to put the camouflage cloak on her, just because she doesn't need the accuracy all that much, and this gives her really good dodge, so... That's fine. Alright, and this is going to be our team. Let's go ahead and provision up here. We've started with these potent salves, and we throw those on the objective things as we find them, and that is perfectly good. Oops. And we'll need some torches. That should be good for this one, I suspect. This one is a little bit luck-based in that you could end up walking a really long way, and you could end up walking very little. We have tons of money, so I feel like we can afford to buy all that stuff. Yeah, so... Oh, this is a nice straight line so far. Yeah, this is pretty straight. Okay, that's good. Our 2 guys up front are unfortunately a little bit stressed already, which is not good, but, you know, that's the way it is. Who do I want to do this? Let's have you do it. Yep, treasure. Good. Just cash. It's good. Oh dear. And we're at 76. Good. Plus scouting. No scouting anyway. That's fine.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We
Alright.
require only the
Some
strength
mummified
to follow
remains.
it.
These aren't the objective ones, so... It's so weird that people just stuff corpses with money, but, you know, I'll take it. Oh, shoot. Wasn't
Curious
dodged
is
either.
the trap maker's art.
Alright, let's go ahead
His
and
efficacy
have you
unwitnessed
take
by
that.
his own eyes.
Oop. And we have got just enough light. Good. Let's see. Let's mark one of these guys for death, perhaps. Actually, no, he should be able to deal enough damage to kill something like a maggot. Yeah.
Executed
Like, maggots are
with
ridiculously
impunity.
weak, but they dodge well, and it's always annoying when they live with 1 health or whatever. Light is going to be a big problem. I should have probably bought more anti-tox, but, you know, we probably have enough. We also have a bit of healing, so it's not as though it's the worst thing. Alright, let's actually use Hugh. There we go.
Disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Alright, and a bit of sanity, too. Alright, we're up to 76. Let's just head through the door and be ready to pop a torch when nothing happens, because there's nothing that's going to happen here. Okay. Let's
As
go
the
ahead.
light gains purchase. Spirits are
Really?
lifted, and
Oh, this is an
purpose
infected
made
corpse.
clear.
Shoot. Ugh. I wasted my medicine. Okay, so that's the objective corpse. It looks the same as the one that you get food from, and I wasn't paying attention. Oh, man. Okay, let's take that. Let's check our light. Yeah, that's fine. No scouting so far. Hunger. Alright. Well, that's a lot earlier than last time, isn't it? Alright, ectoplasms. These things are very unpleasant if they live long enough. Fortunately, they're quite weak, so we're not going to worry too much about it. Dazzling light, if we could stun it, that would be good, but it's not likely. These things are very resistant to stun, but we should be able to kill it pretty easily. Ooh, that's nice.
The enemy crumbles.
Perfect. Yeah, if you let them hit you too many times, they like summon this other one, and it just keeps going. It's awful. Good, I did have enough light, and I did get the surprise. Perfect. I kind of dislike that I don't have the thing that I want, which is the that lovely ability to just stun people up front. But you know, let's take out the Scratcher, and we'll try and stun the Brawler though. Resisted, yeah. He doesn't have great stun resist, but you know, it happens.
As the fiend falls,
Okay, so the marks are going to matter a lot less on these fungal artilleries here. So I don't have to worry quite as much about that nonsense. Let's see if we can kill this guy pretty quickly, though. Doesn't look like it. It's a bit of bleed, but it's not very much. I mean, he's going to be bleeding for 1 every turn, and we should be able to finish this guy off if we want to. I kind of might want to take out a fungal artillery instead early. Now we'll finish off this guy. It's a bit of a waste of damage, honestly. And we'll start using Q. I can't one-shot them with that, but I mean, this puts them within very easy reach of killing them with other people. Divine Comfort might be a good idea here, just because they've spread out a little bit of damage. Good. Very good. Alright, so the bleeding continues. Okay. Just a little bit of blight. That's not going to be a big deal, so we'll ignore it. Oh, that's annoying. Well, this gives me a bit of a chance to potentially heal if I want to. But I don't think that's very useful in this situation. I should have taken the heal. Okay, let's heal up everybody a tiny bit. Yeah. Shake it off, you pansy. Let's mark it for death. There we go. He pointed at him, and he died. Alright,
so too will resistance.
I don't remember what you're supposed to use for the ancient coffin, so we're just going to open it. Alright, a little bit of treasure, that's not bad. Ooh, and we got scouting. Traps up ahead, holy crap. Alright, let's see. Nope, I failed there. Resisted at least, and she didn't have very much stress, that's fine. And we don't have to light up necessarily that quickly, but we might as well do so now before we head into this room. I know there's no encounter in there, but, you know, might as well. There is one in this room up ahead, however, so... Oh, wow. Okay, that's interesting. Infected corpse again, so we'll go ahead and cleanse that. And this is nice for the fact that, like, frees up our inventory as we go along. I like how the mushrooms make this mechanical clinking sound as you're going through it. Alright, stashed heirlooms, we'll take it. And we do want our light higher for this room so that we can potentially get an ambush. And let's go ahead. Ooh, this is a nasty combination of things. Okay, so we want to kill these ectoplasms quite quickly, but at the same time we also have to kill these cultist acolytes before they cause too much stress. So, yeah. Okay, that's one of the ectoplasms down. I need to get this front one down quickly, so I'm gonna try and chop it with this guy. There we go. That's the stuff. Okay, so now we can focus on these acolytes without worrying about more things showing up. Him getting pushed is bad, but yeah, he's quite resistant to that. Stressful Incantation is the one I'm actually worried about. Yeah, that always screws me over. Alright, let's stun you and try and finish off the one up front. Resisted? That's not good. Okay. 1 health, really? Nah, come on. Yeah, if he gets another Stressful Incantation, he's going to be in very easy range for just getting screwed over. Okay, fortunately that's on Fitzallen, so... Man, I hate these cultists. Alright, let's try and stun you and finish off the one that has 1 health left. Okay, good. There we go. The point of death. You'd think that the point of death was a spear or something, but no, he just takes his finger and points it at you. Alright. That fight took a long time. Our light is way down now. Okay, how do we want to do this? Well, we have to basically make sure we check here, because I don't want to have to backtrack all this way if this is where the corpse is. So, we're gonna do this. This is gonna suck. Oh man, this really sucks. Okay, the problem with these guys is that they give your characters rabies. If they get a successful hit, the chance of rabies is super, super high, which is really annoying. They're also pretty, you know, decent at fighting in themselves. So I have to get rid of these stupid dogs before I have to get rid of her, which I don't like, because obviously I want to get rid of her before she Stressful Incantations this guy to the breaking point, and he's going to be at the breaking point very soon. Resisted? Okay, good. Oh, man. This is so brutal. This is going to end poorly for me. This is going really poorly for me. Okay. No rabies? Good. I don't care. Okay. Let's take him down. I could have killed the first one. That's would have probably been a smarter idea. I can't use the attack that I want to from here, so I'm just going to have to throw a knife. And let's try and stun this guy. Good. That's perfect. Eldritch Push, that's perfect. Thank you. I'm really glad that you chose to do that, man. Thank you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, I could use Finish Him with my Bounty Hunter, since we've actually got somebody... Oh, well, Okay, so I can use Finish Him on the Rabid Gnasher and miss. This is brutal. Okay, let's try and stun the Acolyte now. Good. And this will finish her off. And let's just throw everything we got at this dog. It's probably going to go first next turn. Crit a guy and cause rabies. Shoot, okay. There we go. Okay, good. Let's take all that. And,
slow and insidious killer.
I'm definitely not overconfident, if that's what you're thinking. Okay, so we are going to have to continue into the next room. There's nothing else for it. We're going to make sure that he does not check the remains there just in case. Good, 500 bucks. That's fantastic. Our stress increase is a little bit higher because of the light, so we'll go ahead and pop that and then head in the room. Okay, good. We're going to rest here with the campfire, and we're going to try and reduce this guy's stress as much as possible. So that means that we're going to eat all of our food, which is going to potentially be bad later. But that's fine for now. Oh no, again, we don't have anyone who can reduce stress. Let's see here. Self-only, all companions get that. Reduce stress by 20 plus 10. Okay, so this is what we're going to do with him. Whew. That is a really good thing to have. Okay, Sanctuary, we're gonna hit that. Chance, we're gonna use that on him. Another 15, and yeah, we are actually okay now. You're gonna actually learn to fucking hit things. Alright, so he has enough absurd buffs to his to hit accuracy that he should be better now than he was, because holy crap was he ever missing a lot.
The match
okay.
is struck.
Now we are out of food, which is not good. And there's an encounter like right here, so let's see what it is. It's a bunch of dogs. We surprised them though, that's fantastic. We got a little bit of an accuracy buff, so that's also good. Fishing for crits with those throwing knives. This is not probably the greatest of things, but I can use Hugh, probably finish them off pretty easily, so... yeah, let's do that. Make sure that Hugh finishes them off.
The promise of safety.
That accuracy boost is just brilliant right now. Alright. Rush. Hopefully he's not going to get rabies. Looks okay. There we go. And hopefully we'll find a little bit of food.
This expedition at least promises success.
Okay. Yeah, if we get the eat thing again, we're going to end up with a bit of stress, but that's fine. I'm surprised we haven't found any food here, but I guess it replaced all of those food drops with the other thing, so...
Nature herself.
So this might be the objective here. We might be done.
Malformed.
Oh, no, this is the different type. Okay, well, let's investigate the carcass. And that'll get us a little bit of food. So not a great amount, but we just need 2 more. If we had medicine, we'd actually be at enough. But I used my medicine like a fool. Had the wrong person investigate that. I wanted someone else to. It doesn't really matter, actually. The bounty hunter's fine for that purpose right now. Alright, a treasure room. And we'll definitely want her doing this because, shit. Okay, so that is pretty bad, but... Watch as this has, like, food in it.
Beyond measure.
Okay.
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Alright, that's fine. We'll head on through there. I forgot to increase the lighting, so this could suck. It's just ectoplasms. Okay, these things are, like I said, they're annoying and they're nasty, but sometimes you crit all of them and just kill 2 at once. Okay, well I'm fine with this. Alright. They're pretty easy to kill when they don't have anything else that you have to focus on backing them up. Alright, so we can just go for the treasure up there. Heirloom chest. We'll have you do it. It's trapped. Of course it is. Bit of bleed. Alright, there we go. And let's just have you go up here and check this out real quick. Some cash. Always good. And a tree stump. Sometimes a tree is just a tree. Okay, let's back off here. We got another shovel, I think we have. This is our last one, though, so hopefully there's no more of that ahead. Yeah, we need some light at this point in time. We're up to 81. That's good enough for now. And there's a fight right here. Just spiders. Okay. As long as they don't get too much accumulating poison, then we're fine. 1 hit point. Fantastic. Alright. Lights. That's a pretty big blight there, actually, but should be able to get those guys. Thank you, 20% accuracy buff. And you actually have taken enough hit point damage that I'm going to pop a heal on you. Okay. And we're just going to chop him. There we go. Easy. When he actually has accuracy, he's a fantastic character, but oftentimes he doesn't. Okay, this would be where you'd want to shovel, but you're already a leper, so it's not like you're going to get anything you're not used to. Alright. Lights dimmed quite a bit. Let's get that back up. And, ooh, this is a pretty dangerous encounter here. Let's go mark for death there. I want to kill this guy quickly. And we're going to use Hugh here. 12 damage to the front guy because he's been marked, which is great. Now we've been marked, which is less good because now these fungal scratchers are going to burn us down pretty quickly. Let's just finish off this guy up front, potentially. Actually, no, yeah, I kind of want to just finish off this guy up front. There we go. Let's stun this guy if possible. If they can't take advantage of the guy that's being marked, it's quite good for us. There we go. And now all I have to worry about is escape clouds, which, while obnoxious, are not necessarily the most deadly of things, so... When they do get double blight off, then that's pretty bad for us, but it's not the worst thing. And a Hugh is going to be able to clip through these guys pretty well. Like that. Absolutely. That's not decimation, that's annihilation. Alright, let's have you check this. It's probably trapped again. Oh no, okay. Okay, we'll have you just unblighted. We'll take all that. Alright, what's going on here? I think that this next room has the last of it. Or this might be the last of it. Beast carcass. No, this is a regular beast carcass. Okay, let's take that. Still some meat. Okay, we'll take all that. If only it was that the first time, then we would have actually been okay. Oh, wow, really? Holy crap.
In Radiance, may we
Can I not just burn this stuff down? I want to try that. I want to... No, okay.
Without tools,
all right.
You must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
Can't believe we... Oh, man, there's another one up there. Okay, this is the last one, though, so we're done. Okay, so let's just check this. Okay, the treasure is behind that, and it's just one thing of treasure. That's not worth it. That's not worth the stress, so we're gonna go. Alright, so we made like a profit of 6,000 or so in total, I think, after our expenses, so that was pretty good. And then we made a whole bunch of deeds and stuff like that, mostly shields, but, you know, that's the way it always is. Alright, what have you got here? Runes Adventurer, that's fine. Slow Draw, that's not so good, especially in Bouchard. And you've got Runes Explorer, which is really good, but it's weird that they get Runes Explorer and Runes Adventurer not in the runes. Anyway, let's return to town. Check everything out a bit.
I can still see their angry faces as they stormed the manor.
Okay, and
But I was dead before
Talus,
they found me.
you're fine
And
now.
the letter was on its way.
We're going to have both of you guys, if possible, just go meditate here, so that should be... Actually, let's check something here. Can I reduce the cost? At all, no. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and put both of you through this. And, yeah, hopefully nothing too weird happens to them while they're in there, but that it should be fine. It's a shame that Vitalis is going to be out of this for so long, because I have to still get rid of one of her other traits, if I recall. Yeah, I needed to get rid of Nervous, because that one's really bad for her. So, that's going to be a long time that she's in therapy. Okay. Yeah, that's all looking pretty good. So, that's going to be our episode for now. There's finally a Jester. And we can increase the size of our roster. And we can hire a Jester.
Stirring in distant cities.
Okay, so we got our first Jester. We could get another group of these random people, but I won't. Alright, so yeah, this is our first Jester, and they are not exactly something that I really like. Light above 0, minus 10% damage. You've already got something that makes you useless. That's hilarious. Okay, well, holy crap, turn back time is a huge amount of stress reduction. Let's see here. Every rose has its thorn is something I'm going to want to pick up with this. Camping skills are one of the bigger strengths for bards. Stress heal is also okay, but it's so little that it usually doesn't amount to anything. And it really slows down combat, so I probably don't want to rely on that too much, so... But yeah, no, this is our first bard. He's level 0, which means he's going to have an awful time. Let's check our missions. Let's look at what they are. Well, we've got a low-level runes exploration available. We could send him through there and try and get the Book of Rage. I'm not sure that I like that item necessarily, but is there anywhere else that has a good item pick? The Solar Crown is actually pretty good for the way I played this game. I might pick that up. But that it would be a little bit hard of a level for us. We could check the Nomad wagon here. Ooh, they've got an ancestral item that I can only barely afford. That's really good in a certain sense, because I try to stay out of death blow range, but at the same time, it's really expensive, so I probably can't afford that. The Moon Ring is something I definitely don't want. Swift Cloak is not something I really want. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much everything we're going to look at right now. I hope you found this episode enjoyable, and of course, as always, I hope to see you all next time.